I'm back, and today we are doing a take 2 on Eric's bedroom.
Hello.
Hello, he says. If you are an OG and you've been here from the beginning, you know this was the first room of the house that we started decluttering. I remember that day I was totally overwhelmed. We had so many clothes. This time I'm a bit overwhelmed by furniture, to be honest with you. I have a problem, or I had a problem. I've gotten much better at this problem, but when it comes to furniture, I have a hard time saying no. And right now this room is just overcrowded. So I have a plan already in place. I thought it would be fun, in addition to doing a decluttering take 2, we would go ahead and do some fun makeover things just using what we already have. The plan for today is to tackle 4 major decluttering issues that are plaguing this room. First, we're going to create a container for him to store all his stuffed animals. He has nowhere to put these. Next, we're going to find a home in the closet for miscellaneous bedding we use in this room when guests come to visit. Next, we are going to remove furniture he doesn't need, taking up precious play space. And last, we're going to sort through a few junk bins that have found their way in here that need to be gone through and put away. After that, I have some fun little makeover ideas planned to personalize this space. We're going to strip down this dresser that has seen better days and give it new life. This was by far my favorite part of this room makeover when it was all said and done. Next, we're going to attempt a couple of hand-painted accent walls. I know I've gotten brave with the hand-painted accent walls. And last, we're going to bring in a smaller bed that is going to just open up this space. So grab a coffee or a tea and let's get to it. Because this dresser was going to be a process, we went ahead and started with it first. I'm always thankful for Steven, but I was especially thankful for him in this project. I'm not sure this room would have turned out as good without him doing a lot of work behind the scenes. The first step was stripping the paint off this dresser. The stripper we used ended up working really fast, and I was really quite impressed with that. I will pop that up on the screen for you guys. Originally, I wanted to strip it down all the way and stain the whole thing, but I decided there were too many nooks and crannies to try and get the paint off completely, so we ended up staining the top and painting the bottom. Here's my inspiration photo for the dresser. I literally took this picture off Pinterest and found a color swatch in Home Depot that was the closest.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly, look in my eyes.
Here's the bed, go animal.
Okay, put it on the bed.
This is bed. This is a bed, go animal.
Get the dragon and the shark and the monkey.
I want to get this away.
Okay, you can give that one away.
And Mama, and you give me a new sock because you want to get this one away.
Oh, he makes me laugh. I knew that was too easy.
Don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't want to hear it, I want to see it.
Right after we got married, we moved to South Carolina for Steven's job, and this was the first guest bed we bought for our family when they came to visit. It was a little sad to see it go, but it feels great to downsize the amount of furniture we have. Our girls used to share a room, and we had 2 twin beds in that room. However, one of them moved out into what was the guest bedroom, so they have their own rooms now. And there's an extra bed between the 2 rooms. So we are actually moving one of the twin-size beds that was in the girls' room into Eric's room. Does anyone else's children's definition of cleaning involve picking up and throwing in a box? Tell me I'm not alone. This is a symptom of having too much stuff. I'm glad we're doing this. We're peeling back the layers. This is just... it's overwhelming for me. It has to be overwhelming for them. So we just have to keep purging until we get to a point where we're comfortable managing and it isn't consuming our life. Today's collab is with someone you may already recognize. If not, you really need to check her out. Her name is Erica Lucas, and she is also on a journey to minimalism and already has a couple years under her belt. What I really enjoy about her content is she offers insight into her thought process, which helps me when I'm in similar decluttering situations. I'm going to link her minimalism origin story in the description box. It was really thought-provoking, and I want you to enjoy this clip I found extremely relatable.
I'm on a journey of minimalism, but I definitely have my hiccups, and I am a continued work in progress. Case in point, my feet are currently resting next to a box of crackers under my table.
After this video, I hope you'll go check her out and consider subscribing to her channel. We're going to move this desk to our homeschool room. Eric is starting preschool.
No, I want to keep that over there.
We're going to keep this desk. That can be like your Lego building desk. And then this one will be your school desk. With the first round of decluttering, I have had a taste of what it's going to feel like when we have pared down to the bare minimum. And I'm just chasing that right now. And I'm thankful I have all of you on the hard days. Y'all are what keep it going, honestly. So thank you. Speaking of, we hit 5,000 subscribers this week. You say yay!
Mama, I'm making you more of your videos.
You want to see more? I started this channel in October 2020, so we're just moving right along, and I couldn't be more thrilled to do this with my family, to document this journey, and to bring you all along with us. Okay, my next goal is to sort through this pile, this box, this box. It's just gonna be a mishmash of stuff.
Rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good do. Show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it.
Box of junk.
I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey.
Believe it or not, but this is organized. While I'm working in here, let's go outside and see what Steven's up to.
Alright guys, so always doing, working on these projects and helping Shannon. I want to start adding something maybe to all the projects actually. Maybe a little design, my touch, I guess if you will. And just thinking what could we do. And then Shannon was talking about how Eric didn't have a zoo, the girls have a zoo, Eric didn't have a zoo. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'll make it. You know, that can kind of be my touch or project. So that's what this is, guys. We're gonna get started on making the zoo.
If you're interested in making one of these, I will put a link to the plans that we used for our zoo, and I will show you the finished product here shortly. They are really easy to make, and they are a cute way to display your stuffed animals. On to see what I can get rid of in the closet. Here are some discoveries I've made in this closet. About 6 bridesmaid dresses, all of which are stained. And last time I was a bridesmaid was probably 10 years ago. Maybe a little bit less. I doubt those stains are coming out. So don't hang on to your bridesmaids dresses, no matter how pretty they are. Donate them. I know that one church we went to, I believe it was called the Giving Gown Foundation in Houston, Texas. They took donated dresses and gave them to children who couldn't afford it, so they could have beautiful prom dresses. So donate your bridesmaid dresses, donate your prom dresses, find a good cause. For a minute, I thought that was on fire. I'm losing it. I'm really, really sad about this pile of bridesmaid dresses. That's a lot of money. I really, really wish I would have got them professionally cleaned after wearing them and just donating them. I feel really guilty about that. We're just gonna cringe at that one. Okay, so let's cringe together. Second thing, I found some cool treasures, one of which I'm keeping and one that I'm okay with giving away. First, we have my Letterman jacket, definitely keeping. I know it's gonna go into a closet, but this is just too special. Well, so one of the questions that I'm asking myself is, would I want my mom to save her Letterman jacket or my dad to save his Letterman jacket for me? And I don't think I would. I think it would be a painful reminder of them. I wouldn't be able to wear it. I wouldn't have any use for it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to give this one away, but seeds have been planted, okay? So don't come at me for the comments. I'm gonna show you the win that we got, okay? Y'all will be proud of me for this one. All right, so here is a dress that I got in Ecuador on my honeymoon as just a fun summer dress that I've never worn since that one day. Is it sentimental? Yeah, but here's one question I asked myself. Would I ever wear it? I wouldn't even wear it if it were Fantasy Shannon. I look at it every few years when I'm decluttering a closet. It brings a smile to my face, and that's it. And you know what? I have a picture somewhere with me wearing it. I just don't think this one's worth hanging on to. I don't know, do you think I'm making a mistake? Okay, I'm okay getting rid of that one. Letterman jacket, I'm hanging on to. Y'all may disagree. That's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. But I think that's where my heart's at now. Maybe the next round of decluttering, the Letterman jacket will go. You know what? I have a question for you guys. Did your parents save their Letterman jacket for you? And if so, are you glad that they did? Because I don't get as emotionally attached to things, but I know I have one child who does. She may be mad that I would get rid of something like that. So let's take a poll. Let's take a poll and y'all can help me decide. This basket right here is sentimental baby items for my children. I think I'm done with sentimental items for today. I think I did really great. I'm planning a sentimental declutter video. So I'm sort of collecting everything around the house and putting it in a corner of my closet. And I'm just gonna tackle it in all one video. There's Mrs. Potato Head's arm. Like this video if you've become fond of finding pieces of Mrs. Potato Head around my house. Look what Past Shannon did for me. I don't even have to go through them. She left me a little note telling me what's in the bucket. And I'm glad I looked because we are in 4T and it is summer. So I found some clothes we can wear. I just went through these up here. These are all 5T. These are all 5T clothes that do not fit him quite yet. We got 4T summer, and if I remember correctly, there are some 5T stuff in there as well. But once we figure out the dresser situation, then I'll go through the clothes and figure that out. That may not be for this video. We may do a kids clothing video coming up because it's about that time again already. Look what just arrived. Steven just built this zoo for Eric's room, so he has one now. I was undecided on a color, so I thought it would be fun to make it subscriber's choice. So if you are subscribed to the channel, let me know what color you would paint it. And feel free to wait till the end of the video so you can see what the finished room looks like. All right, here's where we're at. I've got everything sorted and pretty much cleaned up. I need to wipe down this desk and vacuum. But it's time to relocate. Well, not relocate, but put this stuff where it belongs. So let's do it. First up, we got stuff that needs to go downstairs. Trash. Donate. Homeschool. Bedroom. I'm just kidding. Bedroom stays here. And last but not least, the playroom. These are some dress up that I plan to incorporate into the room with some command hooks, so we're just gonna leave those there. All right, here are the drawers. Paint removed, sanded down, ready for paint. Wiped down, dusted.
I'm done waiting, done wasting my time. Let the sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Hey, sweet talk, you need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Sweet talk, sweet Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't kid around. But there's something about you I like. About you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like. About you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Roar. Most of the clothes are downstairs in our room. We actually keep his clothes in our closet. And I kind of feel like I should do that for all kids. It'd make it so much easier doing laundry, and it'd make it so much easier when it was time to cycle out sizes. But that's neither here or there. I don't know if I'm going to bring all of his clothes up or if I'm going to still keep him downstairs. He's 4 years old, so, you know, we still help him put together outfits. He can dress himself, but I don't know that I want him going through his clothes by himself, because they just, well, if you saw our closet right now, you would understand why. I've yet to decide on that. I've got the room pretty much cleaned up, vacuumed. Now's the fun part, putting everything together. We went to Target and picked up some new bedding. I may have blacked out in Target. I wasn't planning on buying new bedding, but Target has some awesome back to school sales, which includes like dorm room stuff. So you can find bedding for really, really inexpensive. I only spent about $30 on new sheets and a new comforter for his bed. So if you're in the market, go check out Target. So what I'm doing now is I'm creating an accent wall. I saw these arch painted accents on Pinterest and thought I would give it a try. To do that, I marked the center of the wall. From there, I determined how wide I wanted the arch to be. And then I measured from the center point to the outside how long I needed my string to be. And I tied a string to a nail in the center and on a pencil, and then I dragged the pencil around the nail, keeping the string taut, and it created a beautiful arch. From there, I got my laser level. This thing is like paying for itself. I will put it in the description box. If you're going to do any kind of home improvement projects, I highly recommend. Anyway, so I used my laser level to create the straight lines going down. I just lined them up with the edge of the arch and leveled it out so I could get a straight line, and it worked perfectly. Now time to prep this wall. Alright, this took a little trial and error. So, my dear sweet husband is going in and raising my jacked up line. Hopefully he still loves me afterwards. The smaller arch I didn't really have any trouble. It was really smooth, but because this was so big and the reach was so far, you want your string to tie as closely to the end as possible. So if you do this, that's your tip.
Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town, but there's something.
Fun fact about this paint. We walked into Home Depot expecting to just buy a small quart of a good quality navy blue paint. You always check the discounted paint, you know, the mess ups where they don't get the color right. And they just so happen to have a navy blue in a high quality paint. I felt like I won the lottery. This gallon only cost me like $9. One tip I have to get a nice clean line when painting is first, you use a very good quality brush. Second, you load that brush up with a good amount of paint so that when you push it up against the wall, it sort of beads up, and then you just guide that beaded amount of paint along your line and it leaves a nice clean edge.
About you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
We decided to take some creative liberties and rough up the edge. This is going to be the last you see of the dresser till the final reveal. Alright, second coat of paint is on the walls. I've really gotten brave with the hand painting of accent walls, haven't I? I'm really glad I like the way this one turned out, because that was a commitment. I can't imagine trying to cover that up. I would have had to paint the whole room. And that paint color couldn't have turned out better, honestly. It looks great in this room. See? Now I just gotta peel myself up off the floor to finish. Yeah!
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Yes, someone.
This was a good exercise. I should have furniture moving for marriage counseling.
People that are moving through a hard time.
Oh, it makes a marriage stronger.
Oh, it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Last bit. Finish the job, shit.
Halfway there.
Where's the furniture dolly?
Fired all of the bullets. Yeah, you shot me through the heart. Casting dice and roulette. The game was set right from the start. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know.
All right, we're finished. Let's go ahead and revisit what it looked like before. And here's the after.
Keep coming back for more. Crashing down in the rain. All things are burning up in flames. We're going under. Bang, bang like thunder. Bang, bang like thunder. We're crashing down in the rain. Our love will never be the same. We're going under. Bang, bang like thunder. Bang, bang like thunder. Yeah, the air's getting thinner. Go a game with no winners. We keep pushing more and more. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know, I don't want it anymore.
Do y'all remember what this dresser looked like before? I can't even believe it's the same dresser. And you know, I almost bought new hardware for it. I wanted some gold hardware, but I'm not even mad at the old hardware. Put your comments down below what color you think we should paint the zoo. I think it's pretty obvious what color it should be, but I want to see what you guys choose. And we're gonna go with what y'all choose. Thank you so much for joining us.
Like and subscribe.
It's gonna be, don't look at that mess.
I'll shut the door.
Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
All right, tell them bye.
Bye. Bye. This channel is always happy and you know it's happy.
Okay.
I don't wanna go, don't wanna know, but I keep coming back for more. Crashing down in the rain. All things are burning up in flames. We're going